S4 Falcons. Greg Olson set to get this one started, and we are underway here in Atlanta. And a big hit there on the opening hit. This is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. On the first play of the drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll take this ahead as a pickup of 3. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. But I don't think it's going to be his last.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And brought down after a gain of a couple.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
From the gun, here is Penix. The ball comes out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is 2nd down and goal. Now Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Ready, ready.
It's been a nice opening drive. It's led to this from the 5, 3rd down and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw it with Penix. Picked off by Henry Tuotua. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
I hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run with cover. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Could have been in the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On the return, here's Washington.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, sack.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. Robinson. Ooh. Oh, what a run. Now inside the 30-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 23 yards.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, here's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Elijah Cansey in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's third down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got his tight end, that's Pitts. That's his third catch of his first half, and good enough for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance,
And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
if there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Got his bag at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
To the left side, caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
They'll run it. It's over. And that one shut down pretty quickly. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Pick up there of 28 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Out right. That's me. That's Ibuka. Now a timeout. prior to this second down play.
At the 18-yard line.
Here's Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
And it's third down.
A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. And the Buccaneers going to be set up the first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
After putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa. His 4th TD grab of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, Penix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick slap into the hands of Luka. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
6-yard line.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Over the middle is caught by Luka. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 28 yards. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
The RPO. That one is complete. Now the Bucs will take their first time out as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Really well done here by the defense by executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with Nick. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Washington now to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play, he throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It's second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. McMillan comes in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down as the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Buccaneer first down.
Right back to Irving. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
Off play action. He's set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands, more times than not, it's going to be a takeover.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A gain there of 27 yards.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
But now at the 18-yard line, a gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and
Ready up!
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Go!
One more time, it's Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Prater now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
Let's go now. 16 by 6.
They'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of
14 pickup. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Tampa Bay.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of McMillan on the slant. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Buccaneers.
Back to throw. The throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he'll take this one in! Emeka Ibuka! Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, he does the rest.
Falcons, 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Lefty Penix on first down. Going left side. And it's taken in by Williams.
They have a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Falcons send their punting unit out. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And he's going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown.
All right, so the first order of business there is just salvage the play and don't make a bad play worse. So it starts with a bad snap, but punter does a nice job at least avoiding disaster. But as a result of the timing being off, he doesn't get as much distance out of that punt as we traditionally see.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Bucs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And the Falcons, first down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Penix. And he got hold of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it. Now third down comes up.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
60, 60. Ready.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46, here's second and 8.
Let's go now.
McMillan, the man in motion. He'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Ibuka. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had football. Here, he's got a first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready.
They'll send a man in motion left. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Last game.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. Whoa! A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll throw. It's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. The catch made by McMillan. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
To Jalen McMillan. A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. So we're going to have a 2-minute break. We get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. On the handoff, it's Irvin. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll drop to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with it.
They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Here's first and 10.
15 yards. And the Falcons first down.
From the gun, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 more yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Penix going to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Very stout as we bring up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Elijah Dancing in there to record his second sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line.
And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike DeRivo. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Outside of Los Angeles, last stop in town before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me, and I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly, but the pretty